My name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Welcome to South Connect. This is our weekly show where we talk about some important news from across 5 states of southern India. Let's begin with Karnataka. Imposition of Hindi has always been a sensitive issue in southern states. But equally, there have been complaints from people who come from outside and reside in the southern states that they face discrimination because of the language they speak. Recently, there had been false claims that Hindi-speaking migrant workers from Bihar were ill-treated and attacked in Tamil Nadu. Although those who spread the fake news are facing the law, but the issue is not even settled and similar claim has been made by a migrant worker in Karnataka. A video from Bengaluru with misleading claims is making rounds on social media. Video footage of a 20-year-old Bihar origin man has gone viral on social media, prompting members of the Karnataka Rakshana Vedike to approach the police against him. The video shows the youth, identified as Nitish Kumar, going on a rant claiming that Kannada-speaking people abused him at an eatery where he worked. Several social media handles then deemed the video an example of xenophobia of locals with allegations of racism. The video has been shared by multiple handles with different claims. But turns out the claims he is making in the video are misleading. Now let me tell you the background quickly. Nitesh used to work at Annapurneshwari Tiffin Center in west of Cord Road in eastern Bengaluru. The video shows Nitesh identifying himself as a resident of Muzaffarpur district of Bihar. He claimed that he was verbally abused for speaking in Hindi at his place of employment. The 1-minute 32-second long video also showed him talking about it to people around him who started to listen in to his rant of sort. The video also shows the man using abusive language and expletives against those he claimed had abused him. He is also seen throwing open a challenge to Kannadigas to beat him up. Although he shared the video on Facebook and Twitter on 7th of April, it went viral only on Thursday, 13th of April, as people began sharing and reacting to it. As the video went viral in Bengaluru and in Bihar, a group of Karnataka Rakshana Vedike activists approached the Subramanya Nagar police, taking objection to the content and the language that he used in the video. Now they petitioned the cops to take legal action against the youth for abusing Kannadigas in general. However, the owner of the eatery shop where Nitesh worked told the cops that he made the video after the altercation with customers who seemed to be from rural Karnataka and understood no language but Kannada. They had ordered puliyogre, but they found something was off. When they asked the cook and the waiter present there, Nitesh tried to answer some of their questions in Hindi, to which they abused him. As they were paying the bill after finishing their food, Nitesh is said to have found that one of the notes that they gave was torn and he asked them to give another one. This led to a heated argument between them, after which the trio left the hotel. It was then that Nitesh started shooting this video. Police also found that Nitesh often posted such videos to his social media accounts for his followers. The man, who is now gone back to Bihar, was traced by the police and asked to file a police complaint, but he refused. Meanwhile, Bengaluru Police Commissioner has asked people to approach the police to resolve their issues and not take it directly to social media. In another news from the state, this week, BJP released their second list of candidates for Karnataka Assembly election, which has triggered a rebellion in the party. Now, I have made a separate video on the matter on Saturday. Please check out the video for detailed explanation. The link is in the description box. Let's move on to the next state, that is Kerala. The Amul Nandini milk war in Karnataka is not even settled yet, and we already have another milk war raging in the south. This time it is between KMF's Nandini and Kerala's Milma. Let me give you a caveat. It is sort of an unwritten rule or understanding between the milk cooperatives in India to not enter anyone else's respective market. That's why Amul's entry in Karnataka was widely opposed, claiming it will harm the state-owned brand of milk, Nandini. Now, the Kerala Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation, known by the brand Milma, has termed as unethical the tendency of some state milk marketing federation to aggressively enter markets outside their respective states. However, it is not Amul that Milma is targeting its criticism towards, but Nandini. Criticizing the Karnataka Milk Marketing Federation for opening outlets in parts of Kerala to sell its Nandini brand of milk and other products, Milma said this was a total breach of the cooperative spirit based on which the country's dairy sector has been organized for the benefits of millions of dairy farmers. Of late, there has been a growing tendency on the part of some of the state milk marketing federations to market their staple products outside their respective domain. This grossly violates the federal principles and cooperative spirit based on which the country's dairy cooperative movement has been built and nurtured by pioneers like Tribhuvan Das Patel and Varghese Kurian. This is what Milma chairman K.S. Mani said. He further said that as per the prevailing agreement and courteous business relations existing among milk cooperatives, cross-border marketing of liquid milk shall be avoided as it amounts to blatant encroachment of the sale area of the respective state. Such practices from any side will jeopardize the spirit of cooperative principle that have been nurtured for long by mutual consent and goodwill. Now, Milma chairman K.S. Mani is questioning the rationale of KMF objecting to the entry of Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation's Amul in Karnataka and at the same time opening Nandini outlets in Kerala. Well, we only hope this milk war ends soon. Let's move on to the next news from the state. A 20-year-old worker of Bharatiya Janata Party in Kannur, Kerala lost both his palms in an explosion on Tuesday, according to reports. The man, identified as Vishnu, was reportedly making a bomb when the accident occurred. Vishnu was residing near Arnaholi Bridge in Talaseri at the time of the incident. This comes after a similar blast took place in Kannur on Sunday. Vishnu has lost the palm of his left hand and the fingers of his right hand, and he has also suffered injuries on his body. The incident took place around midnight on Tuesday, and the police have recovered the remnants of the country bomb and a bomb without explosive materials inside. The Talaseri police have registered a case and launched a detailed investigation into the incident, suspecting the involvement of more persons. The area where the blast took place is considered a BJP stronghold, and there are 4 criminal cases against Vishnu. Let's move on to the next state, Tamil Nadu. In an attempt to end the speculations and questions surrounding the Bell & Ross Special Edition Rafale watch used by him, Tamil Nadu BJP chief K. Annamalai on Friday released a copy of a bill to prove that he indeed purchased a watch from a Coimbatore-based friend on May 27, 2021. The clarification comes after the controversy in December last year when Tamil Nadu Minister Senthil Balaji asked Annamalai about the expensive collector's edition of the Rafale watch from French watchmaker Bell & Ross that he used. The minister asked how Annamalai, who claims to have only 4 goats as his sole property, was able to purchase an expensive watch and demanded that the BJP leader furnish the receipts for the watch. Speaking at the event, Annamalai said he bought the special edition watch from a man named Cherlathan Ramakrishnan. He said that the SAW Aviation makes Rafale watches in collaboration with Bell & Ross. Of the 500 total watches produced, only 2 were sold in India. One was sold in Mumbai to a senior executive at an MNC who owns it. He said he knows this because he tracked who else wears this watch in India due to the controversy. He said he bought this watch on 27th of May 2021. In March 2021, the original owner of this watch was Cherlathan Ramakrishnan. The bill is under his name. Annamalai contacted him once he got to know that the watch was available. With cooperation from Zimson, Cherlathan Ramakrishnan agreed to sell him the watch as it is not available anywhere else. The delivery challan and receipt for the purchase of the Rafale watch were also uploaded on a newly launched website. The total value of the Bell & Ross Rafale watch is around 4,50,000 rupees. Annamalai was sold the watch for 3 lakh rupees. However, hours after the bill was uploaded, DMK pointed out a discrepancy in the document. Taking it to Twitter, DMK student wing leader and spokesperson Rajiv Gandhi pointed out a glaring mismatch in the serial number of the Zimson Times delivery challan and the receipt that was produced by Annamalai. Well, moving on to the next news from the state. In a bizarre blame game, almost hilarious to that effect, has taken place in Tamil Nadu. Last Sunday, on the occasion of 50 years of Project Tiger, Prime Minister Modi visited Bandipur Tiger Forest Reserve. In the 2-hour jungle safari, Prime Minister Modi covered about 20 kilometers. For the trip, the Prime Minister sported camouflage clothing with a hat. While during his safari, the Prime Minister spotted animals from elephants, nilgai to deers and monkeys. He could not spot any tiger. But now, Madhusudhan, a 29-year-old driver of the vehicle in which the Prime Minister Modi travelled, is being blamed, and some BJP leaders and senior Forest Department officials have demanded that action be taken against him for not choosing a route where tigers could be spotted. However, some forest officials blame Prime Minister's high security for this. These officials stood up for Madhusudhan and said that he only did his job. They claimed that he took the route which was finalized by the Prime Minister's security staff beforehand. The reserve's director Ramesh Kumar was quoted as saying that in the name of high security, vehicles repeatedly went on the selected route, hampering the sightings. A senior BTR officer also revealed to the New Indian Express that personnel performing rounds on the road for security purpose were able to observe tigers on the 5 days leading up to the Prime Minister's visit. However, the Prime Minister only saw some new tiger pug marks and no tiger. According to the official, the felines have become accustomed to the vehicles passing through that area. Only this time, that was on Sunday, they might have relocated to a safer and calmer region when the Prime Minister was in Madhusudhan's car. Following this safari, the Prime Minister gently complained to BTR authorities about not seeing a single tiger or wild animal. When informed about the reason why this could be, the Prime Minister then turned on his security team and pointedly reminded them that they had denied him a tiger or wildcat sighting. Let's move on to the next state, Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan Reddy is India's richest chief minister, said the Association for Democratic Reforms in a recent report. The non-profit analyzed the poll affidavits of 30 chief ministers in the country, and it found that barring Mamata Banerjee, all the chief ministers are crorepattis. Banerjee's net worth is only 15 lakh rupees. With 510 crore rupees, Jagan Mohan Reddy, Andhra Pradesh's charismatic chief minister, sits in the top position on the list. The average assets of all the chief ministers is worth 33.96 crore rupees. Jagan Mohan Reddy founded the Telugu newspaper Sakshi and a news channel with the same name. He is also the promoter of Bharti Cements. He had been a successful businessman even before he joined politics after the demise of his father in a chopper crash. He owns cement plants, infrastructure and media channels. In a recent interview, MD of Bharti Cement, Ravinder Reddy, told Sakshi Post that Reddy is a research-oriented businessman. The company rose because of his leadership. His 2019 poll affidavit says he owns assets worth 375 crore rupees. He doesn't own a vehicle, but his movable assets are worth 339 crore rupees. In 2019, his wife YS Bharti Reddy owned assets worth 124 crore rupees, out of which 31 crore are immovable assets. His two daughters own movable assets of 11 crore rupees each. His 2018 income was 25.89 crore rupees. He owns non-agricultural land worth 8.42 crore rupees, and his commercial buildings are valued over 14.46 crore rupees. Also, he has a property in Hyderabad priced 12 crore rupees. This all makes him the richest chief minister in the country. Now let's move on to the last state on the list, Telangana. Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao officially unveiled a 125 feet tall statue of Dr. BR Ambedkar in Hyderabad on Friday to commemorate the birth anniversary of the architect of the Indian Constitution. The statue is located at the NTR Gardens adjacent to the new Telangana Secretariat Complex and beside the Telangana Martyrs Memorial on the banks of Hussain Sagar Lake. Prakash Ambedkar, BR Ambedkar's grandson, was the chief guest for the unveiling ceremony that were held as per the Buddhist tradition in the presence of Buddhist monks. After the statue was unveiled, flower petals were showered on it from helicopter. The statue was decorated with a giant garland made of roses and vice chrysanthemums. On the occasion, the architect of the statue, Ram Vanji Sutar from Maharashtra, was also felicitated. The state government has spent 146.50 crore rupees for the construction of the structure. The structure houses a museum and a gallery that highlights the significant moments in Ambedkar's life. The monument building is spread across 11.7 acres and also has a 2.9-acre landscape garden. The Chief Minister also announced that he would implement a program similar to Dalita Bandhu scheme across the country if he wins 2024 elections. Now, according to this scheme, Dalita Bandhu is a self-employment scheme for the welfare of Dalits. Under this, eligible scheduled caste people are given 10 lakh rupees through their bank accounts, and according to Telangana government, so far 50,000 Dalit families have availed the scheme in the state. He promises if he wins the 2024 election, he will implement the scheme for 25 lakh Dalit families across the country. Well, that's all for this week's South Connect. Do let us know what do you think about this in the comment box below. Share your views so that we also know what you think about the news that we give you, and tell us your views in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching. Keep watching HW News.